What's going on, guys? I had some people asking about my factories I built, and so I figured I would make a quick little video, hopefully, on how they work, what they're doing, and um, hopefully clear things up for the people that were asking on Reddit. So, in this building, we've got 16 smelters making 480 iron ingots, and it transfers into this building, which is making steel. I have an alternate recipe that uses, I believe, 40 steel or 40 iron ingots and 40 coal to make 60 steel. So it's actually a really good alternate recipe, other than the fact that you do have to build a smelting factory just for the iron. And so this is making, it's got 12 foundries in it, making 720 steel. And then it's going into this factory, which it's all a work in progress right now. It's a mess. We are still trying to figure everything out, so excuse that. And this is making, this has 18 constructors in it. 12 are making steel pipe and 6 are making steel beams. So that's 240 steel pipe a minute and 90 steel beams. I think we're going to change that around a little bit. That was just the even way to do it between the floors and what we had, but we'll probably adjust that. So, without taking all of these walls off, I'm going to attempt to show you how it is. Now, when we built these factories, we didn't really make them to where you could go inside of them very easily, and we did that on purpose, just because the way we thought was, once you get in them, or once you build them and they're producing, you shouldn't theoretically have to go in them again until you start to change things up, and it just kind of keeps everything clean. So all 3 floors of this are the same. These are the inputs, I believe. Yes, inputs. And that's what the foundations, or the foundation frames are good for. So, comes in, gets split up under here, and then gets sent up to the smelters. And then, if I can figure out a way back up, give me just a second. There we go. Then everything is being pulled out on the sides and wrapping around and going into the steel factory. And there are 2 levels of this, I believe, if I remember right. Yeah, 2. So first level is the same way, and these are actually going underground to hide, just to make it a little bit cleaner looking. They go underground here over into the other factory. Like I said, bear with me. These were not made to go in and out of. Which can get annoying, as you can see, but to me, the cleanliness of it looks good. I cannot get out anywhere. There we go. So then, it's pretty much the same exact concept with this factory. Sorry, I'm in Discord with a friend. Okay, and we are back. After falling down this hole and taking 10 minutes to get out. So this is the foundries. Now, they were obviously more complicated because they had 2 inputs, but all of the iron is being fed from down under, coming from the factory over there, and all of the coal is coming from the top. It's all split around the edges and just comes down through lifts and goes in there. And that's the biggest thing about these, is taking advantage of these foundations, and you can just kind of disappear everything. So like I said, this one has, let me go mute him. There we go. This one has 12 foundries in it, so there's 6 down here and another level of 6 that pretty much all do the same thing. But yeah, these come across underground, and I fell down the hole again. So these come across underground, and then there's another level it goes... Wait, no? Oh. We've got one of these going underground. One of these going to the second floor of this factory, and then one going to the third floor. So if I remember right, I believe we have 6 outputs out of this building. The smelters, or the foundries. And then it comes in here and gets constructed. And it's pretty much the same exact design as the other ones. The inputs are in the middle here, come from underground, and then the outputs all get merged on the sides and out to wherever you want them to. So yeah, this was a quick little, not really quick, but this was a idea that me and a friend came up with, and I feel like it works pretty good, other than the fact that, as you can see, it's hard to travel through. But theoretically, you should never have to get inside of these, other than maybe changing the pipes and the beams around and trying to make more or less of one of another. So yeah, and this one is the one, like I said, it's new. I lost my save on it last night, which really sucked because we spent 4 hours on it. But finally figured it out again. It only took about an hour this time since we had already done it. And he's still working on it, as you can see. So what we did is we pretty much gathered all the iron in this one little area and put a bunch of power shards in them to get them going. And we built a long tunnel that goes all the way over to my hub. And it's pulling out 6 different conveyor belts of iron, and they are all maxed out. They're at 270 each. So then those get fed in back here. And like I said, this is kind of still a work in progress. I'm gonna eventually cover all this stuff up. But they get fed in. I feel like this is a pretty decently clean looking setup. So right here we have 3 floors of 18 smelters smelting iron. So this is the new iron factory. We got 54 smelters all together, and I don't remember the exact number. I think it's 1620 I believe, of iron being produced in this one factory. And again, same concept as the other ones. You hop in here, all the inputs are in the middle all the way down, and then all the outputs are on the outsides, and they just come out through the walls here. Then down here it just gets split just like any other factory would, but it's all kind of hidden, which is good. Up here it looks a lot more clean. Everything is not running right now because we are obviously not sending it anywhere right now. But yeah, that's the gist, guys. Thanks for checking it out. Let me know what you think about it. I think they're pretty cool factories. We plan on building another big one right here that will feed the iron out, and we'll be making iron plates and rods. And then we will do the same thing probably right here with copper that we're doing with the iron. And then we will have a concrete factory somewhere in here too. But pretty much all going to be designed like this. It'll just be a bunch of separate little buildings doing their own things. And then I think we're going to go above, build up a massive platform above all of these, and that's where we will start doing the harder stuff like the reinforced plates, the stators, motors, all kinds of stuff. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.